Fucking
go,
here.
you idiot!
Okay. Last we left off, the players, were camping out when a person walked up and said he came from Coast Brother. And then he revealed himself as an ancient brood dragon and offered to give our heroes / villains a ride to the town where Coast Brother is. Theater of the mind for most of us, I'm sorry. But I just have a vague town map.
Pixels, man. Single pixel, please.
As you are currently about a few miles out from the town, still in the air, riding that massive Asco.
Yes.
It's just...
You bastard.
But no. I need the proper...
And the group fell apart all over because a massive code got deleted.
It killed us all. I rage and I hit the dragon in the rage.
Oh, and they recruited like every one of the green kobolds. But yeah, this is Yartar, my crown jewel. As you can see, a fairly decent town. It's not Baldur's Gate or Waterdeep. It's like a middle of the road town.
This is your crown
It's
jewel.
like a town. It's like a town that thinks it's a major city just because it's the only town of any size within like 250 miles. Truly pathetic.
Nate, stop. It's too true.
I think that was the reason he said those things.
I did.
Well,
If Blue Dragon is offended by this, I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
Ko's like, this is your crown jewel.
I have a
He
minus
says
3 charisma. I'm socially awkward.
The town
now,
itself.
guys.
The
Very
town.
large for
The
a city.
town. The town itself, no. But the civilization I have brought forth is. As again, you can see tiny blue reptilian shapes scurrying around town.
Are those your progeny?
That's a lot of kids.
I honestly don't know. I do get around a bit. Probably not.
So this dragon is now a known kobold fucker. Got it.
Apparently.
But we will land shortly, so please hang on. Watch for wind tunnels.
What?
Wind tunnels in the air? Are gonna be a tunnel. Look, I'm not great with the.
I'm trying
anything.
to think of a word for turbulence that sounds old.
Bumpy ride.
You're right. There.
Watch out for the bumpy ride. Just sounds like a fucking
no.
dick that's
It might be bumpy ride.
Watch out for. As you all land in the square, and yes, you can see they are mostly kobolds. There are a few elves and humans walking around, but mostly kobolds, running a bunch of shop stands. One of which nearly got crushed, but you know, he shrunk just in time, landing with you all. And yes, I do mean shrunk, as you're now in a what was it? Resilience sphere, yeah.
Huh?
that thing can only wait.
It can only hold like 4 people, yeah.
One.
I know. Really?
One. Yeah.
Odorless Resilience Sphere can only hold a singular creature unless you're talking about Lehman's tiny hut.
And he couldn't move the tiny hut.
No.
No, you can't. Whatever, you're still writing him then.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Put this in right. Welcome to Yartar. Do you have to show off so much?
This-
We lost something. Someone. Dakota.
Dakota.
Dakota, no.
God damn it.
Good riddance.
Damn!
Wow. I knew thee well.
Yeah, it just means that when our Thursday sessions come back, that Evo is going to be fucking annihilated.
I mean,
Dakota, are you okay? What was the last thing you heard?
Welcome to Yarder, and I said you said this already.
Yeah, and then we didn't hear that,
part.
and you died.
I fucking said you said this already.
Yes, but listen, I am not the greatest with the spoken tongue.
What other kind of tongue is there?
You know. No, but
Co, I think that's a discussion for another time.
now get off.
Goes
Please
already.
get off.
Goes fucking.
I already
off.
got off then. Yeah. As soon
Same
as
old
land
yeah.
was,
Yeah.
as soon as the fucking ground was there, I would have fucking poots right there.
That
Yeah.
honestly, Ko may have even just jumped off when he saw there was a cool place to land.
Right there.
All right.
You're
Are we all
huge.
just using? Are we using Faera as a fucking
That-
Yes.
piece for us all?
Nah, we're
You
using
s-
Giant Ko. We're in this quarter right now.
Okay, he's in the GM land now.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
You bastard! You moved him and then you deleted him!
hey,
That's double.
I'm knocking on the front gate.
You are.
Lands inside, knocks on the front gate. What are you, a fucking cat?
So I was trying to reenact Attack on Titan, damn it.
Here, hold on, what if I...
Giant people
give
outside the
you-
gates.
I kick down the gate
There
over
we
here.
go. There's no more grid. Because who needs a fucking grid for this place?
Oh, now I can shrink y'all?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Shrink me.
Except,
Make me
except
small.
you. You're getting bigger.
Yes. I kick down the gate.
That's not
I'm
even
big,
where the
man.
that's not even where the gate is.
I kick down the
Oh,
fucking
you're
wall.
tiny.
Hey, look. It's
Hey, you're.
Oh
you're-
wow.
You're so
Someone
small.
fucking-
Hey!
Oh no!
You bastard!
Anyway!
Where's Vlad Masters at?
Where's your
Yeah, where-
internet at?
Hmm.
Athos, are you here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we don't need the tokens anyway.
Yeah. That's why it's not. Mine's not down.
No,
Anyway.
no, you may not. You may not touch Ko. No!
Stop! I'm trying to play the game.
We're trying to play a game too.
Alright, D&D was cancelled. Players refused to play the game.
What are you talking? We're interacting with the map you have.
Yes!
We're specifically playing the game.
Could you please tell your friends to stop wandering? I've brought you here for
We
a
haven't
reason.
canonically left.
Well, then get back to canon!
Just
You have a cannon here?
There's
Yes!
cannons. I
cannon.
get back and I hear cannon. Let's go.
And Dakota, you died.
I stopped
I
going
know.
around in circles. Like, I just walk around the dragon in circles.
Okay, whatever. What's the fuck? What are we doing?
Okay.
I fucking don't know.
I've been. You would please follow me as he is now resumed in his human form.
Big Blue, we are here to see your brother. We discussed this before
Well,
we.
yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I said
Please.
that out of character, you stupid bitch.
Please follow me into this room.
Ah!
As
Against my will! Against my will!
you
The
got
DM touched me here on my character sheet.
what the fuck is with you people today?
Nate, you
Fuck
screamed
you.
and I almost had a heart attack.
Sorry.
But no.
What do you mean, you people?
Anyway,
Faera has gone.
there will be time to try and conquer my kingdom or explore later. For now, there is something important your brother has to have words with you about. Koda.
I know it's pronounced Dove.
I hate your brother.
Yeah, I do too.
So is your father.
As he leads you into a very not ramshackled, it's well built, but it's kind of a clusterfuck of a manor. As there are quite a few chimneys that are pouring smoke, steam, and this weird red-colored mist.
That's not good for the environment. I'm going to write him up.
What the hell is happening in here?
This is where our more arcane researchers work. It's also why there was a fence around the area, because there are a lot of accidents here. A lot.
Oh, so they're
Wipe
still
the
pissing
drool
themselves?
from
Yeah. He hasn't had an accident.
Do we need
in
to
2
wipe
weeks.
the drool from Athos? We need to wipe the drool from Athos's mouth from saying all the.
No, he's wishing that he had popcorn.
He hasn't had an accident in 3 weeks. Be gentle with him.
It's a
So they have a
record.
sign that says there hasn't been a workplace accident in X amount of days.
No,
I
Vados has
I
a
Yes.
cast
piston.
prestidigitation and I make a sign as soon as he said it's only been 3 weeks.
Oh my god.
No, it's
Like, I
that's how
just
long
write
it's
it on a
been
wall.
since Vados has
Gentle
pissed
is-
himself.
I'm
Gentle is not in our group's forte.
starting to realize it was a mistake that you all here, but he.
Where is
Anyway.
he?
Well, we would have been here anyways. It just you cut
Vados!
the time down.
What is it? I'm trying. Oh, brother, is that you?
You couldn't tell by my voice.
No, I've had 2 of these after they heard your first response, trying to impersonate you and trying to prank me all day for the past 2 weeks. No, 2 weeks. It's only been about a week.
Hold on. When he says these, what is he referring to?
Well, there's kobolds scurrying all over the place. Some carrying scrolls, some hammering at rings. You assume it's a kobold, but you can't. He's not in line of sight, so you can't tell yet.
There was someone trying to impersonate me.
Oh god.
They must die immediately for this travesty.
Yes, yes. We've had 2 of these little rascals over here as 2 children poke their head out. 2 very young looking. One seems to be a tiefling, boy around 10, 11. The other is a kobold, also looks young.
You
So,
know what? That wasn't very good.
1. So
I just
They
give
run
them
away
the
in terror.
fucking biggest death glare ever.
So does it run in the family to enslave kobolds?
No, that was actually his idea. That was that was no wrong fucking. Ah,
So,
I can't get into that voice again.
so we should have you drawn and quartered for stealing your brother's ideal of enslaving kobolds?
No.
Because that's copyright infringement.
That was his idea. He says, pointing to the blue dragon, who I don't think I've given a name yet.
Right, infringing on code. You should apologize.
I'm sorry. Has your little tribe been here for 17 years now?
Yes.
Well, were they? Oh, yeah, kinda.
In a way.
Have you been in charge of the civilization for 17 years?
Was that part of your original question? Why the fuck am I
No.
here?
I don't know.
You don't. Oh, no. You just call me. You
No,
contact
stop.
me.
That was out of. Your people are flustering me. Okay. Well, why don't you tell them, Vitos? It's the only part of my favor. Now I will be taking my leave. I need to get back to my sleep. He just walks away. Well, brother, it has to do with that artifact that you left to look for.
Alright, it's kind of narrow. What about
Yes. We think we might have narrowed down its location.
Yeah, probably should have led with that.
Now, if you will please follow me. Slarkon! One of the older looking kobolds. You're in charge of these runts. Okay. As he just walks away and gestures to you all to follow into a large, what looks to be like a college auditorium.
I'm fucking following.
Now,
Yeah, I'm following the group.
so, I don't know if you've told your compatriots or not, but the Helm of Self, the Helm of True Self, we think we have. What, did I say True Self or Inner Self? Notes!
Self, true
Where
self.
are you? Okay, no, what I meant to say was Inner Self. Okay. But, we believe we've found the general location of the helm. As he just pulls out a scroll, which is faintly glowing with Athos, Athos and Skeld and Faera can immediately, without even casting Detect Magic, tell this thing is divined up the ass.
So it has an ass. Alright.
Okay, well, tell me where it is and I'll go get it.
We have narrowed down its location to somewhere near the Neverwinter Woods.
Oh, well, that's, coincidental.
The problem is we haven't found the exact location, and those woods could go on for miles. It could even be underground, and we wouldn't know.
I assume you have more of an idea of how to find it. Otherwise, you are just wasting my time.
Could you hold on for a few minutes? I have to get this set up first. So,
Oh, Big Blue. We
You
are
never have-
going to Neverwinter too.
as he's still pulling out a few other scrolls. This one should divine it if it's within if it's within a mile of you. It has 3 uses. This scroll should help you with finding a direction of it. These all tie into this scroll. He just points back to the map, so don't lose that. Would any of you like tea? As there's an explosion nearby in the building. Ignore that.
While it's exploding, what type of tea?
We have chamomile, we have blood lotus, we have charlotte.
Blood.
I just kind of snap my fingers in his face. Hey, focus.
Right. Yeah. These 2 scrolls should help you narrow down its location while you're in the woods, but it's not a surefire thing. We are only able to find out this much with a deal with a devil.
You sold your soul to a devil?
No, I sold a child soul to a devil. Big difference.
Alright, no, fair enough.
Now, my soul is strictly staying to me, but that's beside the point. Yeah, this map has the general location as it's glowing around the area, showing Neverwinter Woods. But this is all I can do for you. As
No.
he hands you the maps. All I ask, like I said before you left, is that after you do whatever it is you're doing with the helm, you let me see how it works.
Couple things.
Yeah,
What is this helm?
Yes, I'm rather interested as well. What is it supposed to do?
All that I know about it is it makes you you.
Oh, excellent. I most
Makes
certainly
you-
needed that already.
What my brother
This sounds very
means to say-
confusing.
Wonderful words, my brother. Is what he probably meant to say was there are several legends about of a war helm from another world that reveals.
Oh, okay,
how
but what
you-
does it do?
Could you let me finish?
Doesn't
speaking?
matter the history. I mean, you're just going. If you're going to continue the history of what it is, then
It
don't.
it turns you into what you think of yourself as.
Yeah, makes you you. I don't know how much clearer I could have been.
Wonderful.
An item that would absolutely not work on Skeld. That's an interesting item. Out of character, that's interesting because Skeld is Skeld. It would change him to nothing. He would just be him.
Just erase him. Oh, okay.
No, not nothing. He would be him. He is Skeld.
Honestly, you're
Puts it on someone that
I
puts it
can't
on someone that's
spoil
depressed. They
anything.
just die.
No, you
Anyway.
can't, Vern. You poor thing.
I'm still. My character's still hung up on a certain part of this conversation, so he's politely waiting until Cole is done talking to his brother.
Yes, that was it. Yes. If you really do not care of the history, that is the nitty and gritty of it.
Thank you for answering my question.
My brother, me, and even more fervently, my brother have been looking for it. I have no clue why he wants it, but I just find such weird enchantments fascinating to study. That's all.
Is it
Why are you
interesting?
Why are you all still here?
Oh, are you done talking with him,
That's
Co?
that is
Yeah, I've said
really all I
everything I need
had.
to say.
How big is your brother?
I don't know how big's my brother.
Vidos is a bit shorter than Co, not nearly as like physically built, but he has a tiny
Cool.
bit of muscle.
I grab him and I'm going to throw him up against the wall and ask him, what's the name of the devil that he sold some poor child soul to? Because that pissed me off.
Yeah,
'Cause I have a
that also
certain
doesn't sit well
code.
with me.
And selling your own soul, yeah. Selling some child soul, yeah. What's the name of the devil? So I can hunt it down and kill it to get this kid's soul back.
Pulls that
Slarglogalex.
notepad.
So,
How do you spell that one?
please put that in the chat.
I have no clue how to spell that.
I'll give you your best fucking shot.
Skeld, you good? What? Like, did he look at you weird? Like, what's up?
Slargalamex, the most evil
That's not.
and
That's not
repellent.
putting it in chat, Vern.
Nope.
No,
I also agree.
I
with
take
Skeld.
a
It's a bit off-putting for him to sell a child's soul.
I don't think Skeld has said anything. Or no, he has. Not yet. What am I saying?
Yeah, he did.
I'm not going to kill you, brother. No, I'm just going to hunt down the devil he made a deal with and kill him first.
Well, if you
Well,
are
that
going
sounds
to kill
like
him,
good fun.
If you are going to kill him, just wait until after the helm. I don't know how much more of him I'm going to
I don't plan on killing your brother, unless you so desire it, my dear friend. I plan on killing the demon that he sold, or devil, that he sold this poor child's soul to. See, you want to sell your own? And I pat him on the face while holding him up with one hand against the wall. I go, you want to sell your own soul? Go for it. But when you sell someone else's soul, unless it's an adult, that's your own prerogative at that point. But a child? No. Don't do that again, please. I asked nicely. Set him down, and I straighten his robes out, dust off any dust, give him a nice rough pat on the shoulder, and I walk out.
That was very discouraging.
Oh, I mean, you sold a child's soul. What do you expect?
The child is fine.
He's kind of without a soul, so...
Do you not know what selling a soul to a devil means?
Can't be anything good.
Well, it's not, but it's perfect. He's perfectly fine for now. It just means
for now.
his soul goes to the 9 hells when he dies.
I don't even know how to explain how wrong this is.
I don't know. I don't really see an issue. So who?
I understand why you don't see an issue, Big Blue.
Do you realize how easy it is to get a singular soul out of the astral sea?
So you're telling me that you sold the soul and are planning to save the soul when the child dies?
Save? Not really.
That's what I thought. You weren't trying to be good.
I'm just saying that it'd be easy for me to do it.
Or were you going to?
Probably. If I'm still alive by then. Could possibly outlive me.
Blinks.
You realize that tieflings and most humans live longer than us Dragonborn, correct?
I don't really think about how long someone has to live. Just matters on the
Yes.
stage of development they're on, and a child doesn't need to, deal with going to the 9 hells.
And in all honesty, I can count on one hand the number of people that I've known to have died of old age. The rest usually die by being eaten by something, or stabbed by something or
Yeah, he's
burnt
got
to
a
a
point.
crisp.
Even as old as I am, I'm probably not going to die of old age.
Regardless. Is there anything else you people need?
A fucking rest because we were woken up.
And that would be preferable. I show like a giant gash that's still in my arm that hasn't healed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that gash that'll fucking heal up in like 8 hours.
Yep.
I'll have one of my, loyal servants. Well, technically,
No, I
they're
don't
not
care
my
that you're enslaving these kobolds.
I'm not enslaving them. I'm technically the same caste as them.
The fuck is a caste?
Social rank, brother. We went over this back in school.
The fuck does that matter?
It matters.
Also, Vern, if you actually pronounce it caste, I'm going to skin you alive.
That is how it's pronounced, right?
Cast.
No.
It has an E at the end.
English is fucking weird.
Yes.
Buffet has a fucking T. What the fuck do you expect?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's French.
Even still.
I use it.
You know, I do have a minor request. You seem to be a wizard of sorts, yes. Have you any idea where one can acquire scrolls in this town?
You're in the building.
Yes, could you point me to the right person, unless that's you, in which case, well...
I do not handle a lot of the actual scroll work. I'm more of a raw spellcrafter, but he just looks through a list. Currently on scroll making is Klondike. I'll have someone lead you to him and get you your rooms.
Oh,
Well, I actually
wonderful. I would do
I have-
anything for a... No, to meet a Klondike.
Actually, I do have some things to discuss before we go to our bedroom. Can you teach one of us or Athos, the smartest person in our group, how to make these? Holds up my gauntlets of ogre power, or at least something like them.
Someone probably could, not me.
Can you point me to that someone?
Wondrous magic items. Sammy. I don't remember a Sammy here. Regardless, I'll have somebody lead you to the right people. I'll get you a tour guide. Now, I have a few more experiments to run before another explosion. That happens.
Doesn't bat an eye. Alright. Well, let's find Skeld and go to the lodging that Co's brother so graciously making for us.
Yes, indeed. I'll change the sign on my way out.
As you all leave, you just hear him hear Vito's mutter. Section 2A. What the hell just happened?
On the way out, you know, that sign that I made with
Zira.
prestidigitation, I change it.
I mean, on the way out of the building, I thought you were still gonna go get shit.
Oh yeah, I figured that was out in the hallway, right?
Yep.
I look around for Skeld.
I am actually outside the building, just kind of like sitting, waiting for everyone to leave. That's where I am currently at.
You see the kobold and the tiefling boy playing kickball outside, and a few other various villagers selling stuff. You know, it's for being ruled over a chromatic dragon. It looks to be a relatively peaceful town.
Is there room on that bench for one more? Or is Skeld taking up the entire bench?
No, I scoot over.
I sent down. So, ever kill a demon before? Or devil?
No, but there's always time for firsts.
Yep.
I mean, we got a pretty full schedule, but we'll make it soon, right?
Let's see. What was that guy's name that Neverwinter were going to kill?
Oh.
I don't have him written down here.
Mo?
Mo, was it? Yes. Mo.
Who thinks he's a god? Yeah.
We're going to kill him, slaughter his army, stop at this woods for that helm that Big Blue's looking for, go kill an ancient red dragon, steal her eggs. We can add the demon or the devil after that, or before the dragon.
Mm-hmm. And there's always a trip to the Underdark at some point, but...
Oh yes, gotta save your family.
Alright, so Athos, Faera. Y'all following the tour guide, who has a name tag Jimmy and is currently very blandly just showing you around.
If necessary, I left my gauntlets with Athos. If someone needs like an example of what we were looking for.
Well, I
Really pull
do
out.
suppose it could serve as an example, yes.
I'll leave them with you, Athos.
And
Don't lose 'em.
over here we have our scrolls making section for our for any non-magic users to get some magical duties done, like mending.
And where are the scrolls that are, well, more interesting than mending?
They're in here as well.
Excellent. I suppose this is where I shall take a temporary leave.
Let me call the supervisor for today. As he just pulls out a styrofoam cup, basically connected to a wire. Samuel, please. No, wait. No, it wasn't Samuel. It was Klondike that did scrolls. Klondike, please. Please come down. You have potential buyers. What? I said you have potential buyers. Mike Myers? Who's that? As a ladder suddenly drops down next to you, Ko. Like 2 feet from you, and there's just a neon red kobold that has very wrinkled skin and looks like he's about to kneel over dead.
The fuck happened to you?
What?
The fuck happened to you?
Speak up, Sonny.
Ko just kind of glances like left and right. The fuck happened to you? Ko is not speaking up.
He is very hard of hearing. Just give him let your words be very well heard. As he just pulls out a megaphone.
I put it back down and Ko will scream at the top of his fucking lungs. The fuck's up with you?
Ow. Well, let's just, hello. I had a shatter scroll accidentally go off a bit too close to my ears.
over on the bench. What the fuck was that noise?
What the fuck?
Anyway, you all want some scrolls? We have a small assortment here.
Yes, I am indeed interested. You see, my companions here have been asking me to do spells that are quite outside of my, how shall I put it, bailiwick. Have you any counter magic?
Counter squall? Sounds weird. No? Do you mean counter spell? I think we have. No, wait, we definitely have that.
Yes, one of those. Speaking up.
He just goes over to a tub. There is a tub full of that just has in very bold letters, commonly used. And he just pulls up, and you can just see in neon letters stuff like dispel magic, mending, a bunch of the lower level illusion spells. Here you go. Counterspell.
Yes, indeed. Counterspell.
That will be 250 gold.
Excellent, excellent. And what of that, I saw dispel magic? Is that of the same price?
It's a bit more commonly used around here, so I'll say 230.
Very well. I will pass over the gold.
As you can tell from their prices, they don't really get many like actual travelers around here. You get the feeling that they don't actually know the worth. They don't actually know the worth of their own shit, and they just kind of use it to keep their own society going. Anything else?
No, I do think this'll do for now. I'll be back.
As he just... Thank you for your patronage! Now, I gotta get back to getting that hallucinatory terrain thing. Slargok wanted that. Skeld, the Tiefling is very clearly winning out at this point, as he's now scored 5-1 against the other kid. As the tour guide is now leading the rest of the party. And here is our miscellaneous area. There, for any non-scroll, wand, or other mass-produced magic item.
Yes. This is where I could find that, who was it that he said, Sammy?
Samuel Wood is the person on the clock today. As he just walks over to another cup. Samuel, you have customers. As one of the kobolds just perks up. Hello there. Is there anything you would like?
Yes. One of my friends was curious about a way to craft such a thing as this, or perhaps even improve one. Have you any idea how that might be done? Holding out the gauntlets.
Give me a second. I need to make it. No. Well, gauntlets of ogre power. We don't make any of those types of things around here. I know how to, like, theoretically, but we just don't have the materials on hand for anything powerful like that.
Oh, well, that's quite all right. Do you perhaps have a written instruction?
Yeah, I have notes. Would you like them? I don't really have a. He just starts mumbling in his head the logistics of maybe. Daegral, out of character. What rank is ogre power?
Uncommon?
Yeah, it's an uncommon item.
So 500 or less. All right, so I'll probably just hand you a copy of the notes for about 100 and call it even.
Well, I do suppose that will do. And if you don't mind, do keep a lookout for any materials that might be involved in crafting such a thing. I would be interested in the future.
So as he hands you like a couple of pages worth of notes and like the basic like crafting materials it listed. It doesn't actually seem that hard to make them. It's just, the spells need you need the sort some stuff like bull strength and stuff and permanency and other spells for the basic premise. The tricky part comes in when you have to kill enough ogres and use their blood in the iron, when smelting the iron for the full effect. Is that the end? Is that the end of the tour? Or are there other areas you would like to go?
I do think that is all for me, unless my friends here care for something.
Nope.
And then we jump back to Skeld and Ku. As you're wandering around the stalls, you as you wander away from the building and start heading towards more of the marketplace area, it seems it's just a normal little marketplace. There's some fruit and food vendors. There's some foods that seem a bit weird to you, like this weird like meat wrapped in some sort of bread. And more common things like kebabs. But all in all, it's just a lot of food vendors and a couple of just like stores and stuff for basic things.
Any trinkets?
Not really. You can tell it's a very practical place. Foods and stuff that they use to make a living.
Trinkets.
What kind of fruit they have at the fruit stall?
The closest one, it's mostly berries. There's a few pears, but it's just a shit ton of berries because you are very far north.
Yeah.
And then there's
That's basically what I was looking for, is like, because the fruit that's sold at stalls can tell you a lot about the region, what to expect in the weather conditions.
Mm-hmm.
So do they have like blackberries?
They do. Black, blue. There is a stall that has holly, but it does specifically point out not to eat.
Yeah.
Just a shit ton of stuff too, of sweets and berries and stuff.
How much for like a pound of blackberries?
Well, sir, for a pound, as you approach the elven man, it will be about a silver for 3 pounds.
Well, for 3 pounds. Excellent. I'll just take 3 pounds then. I'll open up my bag, dig around in my giant pile of gold in in my little pouch as I dig out a single silver piece.
Thank you.
He hands me like a bag, I assume. I open it
Yep.
up and take a couple out to eat them. Taste delicious.
It's more of a,
Offer.
it's more of a wicker basket, but yeah.
Oh, wicker basket? Excellent. I offer some to Ku.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Wandering around the marketplace, you two have noticed even more obviously that prices in this town are, I don't know what the term is, but the reverse of inflated. Like, shit is super cheap compared to what it would normally be.
Oh,
Man, the economy here is wonderful.
yes. Hey, I wonder if they have honey from this region. Because it definitely tastes different from your honey mead.
It definitely would.
I said
I was thinking, too, these berries would make wonderful wine.
they would.
Maybe like a winter wine.
Mm-hmm. Do they have honey?
Not on the street you're on, but after, if you look around for a bit, you will find one.
Ah.
Why isn't this thing working?
How many jars of honey do they have?
About 5, because it is going out of season, like I said earlier.
How much for a jar?
Well, it is going out of season, so it's getting a bit pricier. So, about a silver a jar.
Blank, blank. I'll take your entire lot.
Okay. But he just hands you all of them.
This
Got it.
giant metal guy, metal armored man, with his helm kind of like pulled up over his eyes, just stuffing berries into his mouth because they taste delicious.
Yeah. Yeah. You both have been given some looks of like worry and fear because of your armored stature and stuff, but you haven't really been called out for it.
And we're both big, meaty dudes.
Yeah.
We are threatening.
Yeah.
But this man's stuffing his face with berries, and I'm buying honey.
They're just big teddy bears.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the mead from those. It's going to taste delicious.
They're going to be wonderful. I open a jar just to take a little taste of the honey.
I don't know how to compare honey tastes, but it's all right. It isn't the stuff. It isn't quite as good as the stuff from back home, but it's still pretty decent by your
This is going to
standards.
be wonderful. I offer him a quick taste of it.
It tastes a lot different from the honey back home.
Yeah. That's jar. The
gonna
lid
be
on
unique.
the jar, back in my bag. It's going to be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Everyone's probably like, where did these two idiots go?
Y'all are there. I'm just gonna place down Ko's token over here.
Well, we should probably start heading back. I'm sure they're done with their tour.
Why am I elongated?
I don't know. But as
Tall Co.
as you all meet
No,
back
Ko.
up. No, Ko! Well, Ko's been erased. Make a new character, Daegral.
Hold on.
Well,
No, why is he so fucking...
why is he
Stop
so long?
fucking with Ko! I'm trying to fix him, you cuck.
But no. As
Freya,
you all...
would you like some berries? I hold out my basket of like blackberries, which is a lot, but there's a little noticeable dent where I've been eating.
Yes, but
They're
the cat
very
person
good.
like berries.
Yes, cat person like berries.
Hi, berries.
Blackberries.
Blackberries.
Yes.
Athos, I got a question for you. You bought some stuff in there, right?
That I did, yes.
Is their prices a bit weird to you? Like their economy is really well around here? Like,
Yes, well, you see, in Baldur's Gate, I had an overwhelming urge to burn down the shops. Here, not so much.
like they were nice. Like their prices are nice and good. It only cost a silver for a jar of honey here, and you're saying that was pricey.
If you all take any time to look at the town itself, you do realize that it is pretty much walled off. Like, not big walls, but it is like you'd have to enter from the air or from or you
One
know
of the gates.
yeah.
Like, oh, there's only 3 gates.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They have a
Anyways, did
lot of
you find anything on the gauntlets?
Ah, yes, indeed. I was able to acquire some notes describing the creation of such an item.
Nice.
So, what are the group's plans, considering you don't even know where to go to meet the dragon, or if you're leaving or not?
Wait,
Where's
we're
our
supposed to meet
lodging?
a dragon?
Right. You had a tour guide who just kind of abandoned you after y'all left.
All right. Do you guys know where our lodging is?
As you get you just hear, my tour guide forgot to actually leave with you people. The green building, 2 streets down. Rooms are paid for.
Go just goes over there. He just starts walking away.
Follows
Oh.
Big Blue. I mean,
My god, that building actually works. I wasn't even thinking about that.
It's 2 streets over. So.
yeah.
Ugh.
I follow Big Blue. Like, I guess he knows.
I do not.
As
I just wander around until I find it.
yeah, after a few minutes of walking, you come across a building that pretty much meets what the description. If you all walk in, you see it's not very packed at all, coincidentally enough, from a walled city. There is a... How the fuck did I misspell this so badly?
It's you.
Why the fuck do I have a fire genasi here?
The
What?
return of Aminazel.
No, but no.
I've met one of your
What?
kind before.
What's
was
wrong with
Basil.
fire ganasis?
Well, for
I don't
one,
know.
your pronunciation.
Is it not ganassi?
It's
They
Jet.
come from
Jet.
genies.
Yeah, the
Are
Nazis.
they called Guineas where you come from?
Are they the Goonies?
No, the Ganazis.
Not.
The fire Ganazis.
But no.
Is there a problem with fire ganazis?
So I don't know why I have this wrote down, but to make it more fitting, a kobold with fire and smoke actually coming out of its nostrils quite prominently, and a very vibrant red, almost smoldering, is just scrubbing down some tables.
He's not setting the place on fire?
No. Think Ponytas from the Pokemon anime. They can control their flames to a degree.
Okay.
Blink audibly.
Hello. We don't really get. How may I help you all? Do you
Where's
have
my
rooms?
room?
Are you the people that
Yes.
Vido?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the top floor. There's
Jester's
He says top
Or
floor, and I go.
Big Blue, how many of this do you see?
There's four rooms for you all. I guess.
I'm
Bye.
already walking upstairs.
What do you serve
look-
meals here?
Looks like one person's bunking.
I could cook something for you all. Yes.
Do you have like a menu or something for dinner?
Not really. Like I've only had like 8 people actually pay for rooms here. So.
Huh. Well.
Alright, who's bunking with who then?
I don't mind bunking. I turn around and like, so
I don't mind either.
we're going to need food. Does anyone have any food restrictions? Like, do they care what they eat? As long as it's edible?
I mean, actually, we already ate at camp, didn't we? Like, we only got interrupted on the end of... We didn't get our full rest. We got interrupted at the end of it, so we should be good for food.
Okay, well then, what time of day is it?
It was around 4 because no, it was second watch. It's now starting to turn. It's now starting to turn to morning.
Yeah. Like, we walked around stalls when it was pretty dark out. They were working pretty late. Good town.
Oh. I guess I'll have breakfast before I go to bed. Because I honestly am hungry. That's why I bought the berries.
The best part is I planned this out so it makes sense because they're kobolds. They're mostly nocturnal.
Oh wait, you're probably making dinner then. I'll take anything you have left over that I can eat.
I can make breakfast now. It's no big deal.
Okay,
Eggs,
cool.
eggs and bacon, fine.
Absolutely.
I'm going up to the room.
Alright guys, I'll see you guys in a little while.
As
I just gotta sit down, take my helmet off, set it on the table, like set my pack down and everything.
So, where are you all from? If Vidost is paying for your room, I guess you all must know him as he starts just setting as he just puts a plate on top of his hands and cracks an egg and just lets it rest on his hands for a bit as it starts to cook.
Well, the big blue guy that came in, that's Ko. That's what's his name's brother. The other Dragonborn here in town's brother. So he sent a message to him. We came up from down south by Waterdeep. Was that Waterdeep or was that Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate.
We came from Baldur's Gate.
Waterdeep is up here.
Yeah. Down south by Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Ooh. So, it's never been to any of those bigger cities. This is kind of like a. Well, I know it's probably obvious to all of you, but most of us haven't really been outside of here. Well, you know, most of us kobolds anyway. Anyone else you see here kind of just traveled here, and they stayed for some reason. I don't know why. Skeld, you're even with normal intelligence, you can tell they probably stayed because everything is dirt fucking cheap.
It's nice here.
Well, isn't Athos and Faera still down there with them? Yeah. Is Athos and Faera with them?
I thought they went to bed too.
No, I think literally I'm the only person that stayed downstairs to eat.
Yeah, Athos is upstairs with 2 new scrolls.
So,
But yeah.
actually, I was the only one that stopped. So, yeah, I'm like, well, I can tell you, you guys has got a very nice place here, to be honest. You guys got a nice thing going.
Thank you. Stromulus is a very nice dragon for, you know, being one of the supposedly evil kinds of dragons.
Oh, I haven't told you my name, by the way. I'm Skeld.
Nice to meet you, Skeld. I'm Smoke.
Smoke, nice to meet you. Just this whole conversation has been in draconic. So, like,
Mhm.
and-
As he hands you your plate of food and starts cooking for everyone else.
you probably won't have to worry about them. They all went to bed. We haven't slept tonight at all.
Yeah,
I'm just hungry.
it's good to get it out of the way. I can reheat it later.
All right. I start eating, and no. So how many? This whole town full of different types of kobolds? Or? I
Pretty
saw
much.
a lot of blue, but you're definitely not blue, so you're a red kobold.
Well, I don't know what you know, but most kobolds tend to, like, after a few generations, match the color of whatever, like, dragon thing is nearby.
Dragon Overlord, got it.
But, you know, most of us are actually technically immigrants. We just kind of lived here because it's nice.
It is. We're currently working on our own kobold civilization down south.
Ooh.
We have black kobolds and some blue kobolds and red. We're a mixing pot of kobolds.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about this goblin army up near Neverwinter?
Yeah, it's been a real hassle. Apparently, there's been a few assault parties trying to take over nearby towns. I hope they don't try anything here.
Well, after we leave here, I don't know if we're going straight to the woods that we're being suggested to, but I don't have to worry about that goblin army once we get to Neverwinter.
Give me a second. Apparently, I have food.
Oh. I continue eating.
Good for you.
Skeld is information gathering.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. So as he's cooking, like, I'm asking him just general questions about how the city's run and how it's, just I'm information gathering, but I'm not like looking to take over anything. I'm just trying to figure out how they, all right.
If you get like into the detail of like how the town is actually run, he starts getting a bit confused as well. Like, I don't really know. It's just kind of, I guess it's kind of a monarchy or dictatorship or something like that. I don't know.
Well, if it's a dictatorship, the prices would be a little bit higher than they are. Seems like you guys are just like chilling.
I don't know. Most of our money just goes to like importing stuff from other places, like building materials.
I got you. All right. I finished my meal, and I put a silver on the table for the meal. Thank you for the very delicious meal, my friend.
Thank you.
And I grab my helmet and my backpack and haul it upstairs to... Who am I sharing a room with?
There's 6 rooms on the top floor. You assume one of them is yours.
Well, I thought you said there was 4.
No, he's the kobolds.
He said 4.
The kobolds said there were 4 rooms for you all.
Then
You're bunking with me.
All right.
Like, before I went up, I said who's bunking with who, and
Okay.
you're like, I don't care. And I was like, I don't care either. Me
Code
and you
just
then.
walked into like the first room he saw.
Nobody in. But yeah.
So I just go to the room, I hear Dwarf and snoring, and I know that's my room. I go in and I sit down and I doff my armor, set all my armor off to the side, like popping joints. Make sure that the curtains are nice and pulled closed. Anything else I want to do before I go to sleep?
Before you do, there's another another quiet explosion. Well, not quiet, but a lot quieter now that you're not in the building from the magic place.
Gotcha.
As nice as these ones are, they're still kobolds.
Yeah, I'm used to it. Then just before, I'm going to send 2 sendings. So I'm just going to cast it once and take 2 off. The first sending is going to be to my father, telling him that we are making a move on this goblin army in the far north near Neverwinter that's being led by God. So we may be killing a god soon. And the second one is to my wife, telling her that that I'm still alive and that that once we take care of this goblin god, this goblin king,
The Goblin King.
and his army, and pick up an item that
The babe with the power.
we'll be home soon. I'll be home soon. Like after that, I'll be on my way back.
In order. Well, that is good to hear, kiddo. Just make sure that you come home safely and get and stuff.
Alright.
And as for your wife, I'm so glad to hear that, dear. It's been rough, you not being here for so long. I don't know the names of your kids yet.
Easily. Give me a second.
Boy
How
and
dare your wife not remember her own children?
Well, her name is Bruna, Burryna,
Brilla,
Bruna.
Bruna.
And the children is Belagos and Olaruni.
Belagos and Arumi, Mr. Father, very much. I do hope that you finish your mission soon.
Once I've received everything, all my sendings back, I do a quick prayer to go and then go straight to bed.
Long rest!
Fucking about time.
Alright, y'all wake up. There is a distinct smell of bacon.
It was so difficult staying at 1:30 all this time, man. Like, I was so worried.
What?
Talking about my health.
Oh my god. You all wake up. Faera, the smell of cooked meat is nearly irresistible.
Ooh.
Will you all go down for breakfast after your usual morning shit?
Wake up, stretch, don my new belt and cloak.
Food.
Food.
You all see the kobold passed out on the table snoring, but you all have plates of still pretty warm food out on the table.
The same table he's passed out on, or another table?
Another table. He's passed out on like the back counter.
Shrug. Sit down to eat.
There is a plate of really charred bacon in his hands, but Considering there are plates for each of you that are filled, you assume he was trying to make food for himself before sleep took him. Are you all doing anything while you eat, or are you just gonna skip right to leaving?
Eating.
Pretty much just eating.
Just silently
Yeah.
eating with the whole group. Just comfortable silence for me.
Yeah, remember that there's... So, what is all of your plans? Comes from the green kobold who joined the party last session.
The plan is I assume we head to Neverwinter now and go through the woods, grab that helm, big blue once, and then go shove it to Mo. Looks around like shrugging like any other bird. It's like,
It would be the easiest course of events.
Like, that sounds like a plan to me.
where's
Go
Alfie?
Kill Mo. And like,
Just realizing that that Alfie isn't with us. Where is he?
who's Alfie? Oh, Dragon?
The dragon. Faera, you know that he bugged with you and is still currently lounging on the second bed in your room.
Did we lose our dragon?
No, he's lounging in my room.
Ah, good. Well, that marks everything that matters here.
So fun.
I love how the dragon decided to sleep with me. In my
You are
room.
the one that keeps turning
when
it
I'm
into
the one
a
that
new.
keeps turning it into a lizard.
Hey, maybe he likes it.
Maybe he likes all the little pets I give him when he's a lizard.
Yeah. It's something that he hasn't had before. Affection.
Damn, he's like me. It's my new self-insert.
Fuck.
Stop it with your self-inserts.
Yeah, stop it, man. That's not for D&D. You don't self-insert.
Well, no, you can. Just don't fucking... don't have every character as a self-insert.
But no. Well, you all finish your food. Kobold is still lounging face on the table, taking a nap. Will you all take your leave?
Your brother was interesting, Big Blue.
How so?
Oh. Just interesting. How do I put this? I think I understand why your father and him don't get along.
He's
So are we
useful.
leaving? Or we
Other
staying
than
in town for another day?
Well, if we have a way to find this helm I've been looking for Co starts counting on his fingers. A while.
Quite a while, I get it. Why don't we, first off, reverse whatever spell is on the cart that's putting it into a marble, restock on supplies, and head out. I don't see why we should stay here another night.
Yeah,
No.
it is still currently a marble. Athos, you probably assumed the dragon forgot to undo it, so it should wear off within another day, or you can ask him to turn it off.
Yes, this cart here. He looks up. He looks at the marble because I assume he's carrying the magical marble.
Yeah, I tossed it to you last session, I remember.
Yes, this. Well, if you were to give me a number of hours, I could undo it myself, but otherwise, it ought to undo itself eventually.
Well, I'd rather not wait for the eventually, because then it would turn back when it's in your pocket.
I'll be honest with you. I have quite a bit of experience at avoiding very large things suddenly growing from one of my pockets, but
Yeah, it's
I
tough.
still don't want to repeat the experience.
Yes. I mean, do you guys have any other reason to stay in this town?
No.
Not a one.
I stand up and I pull 3 silver and lay the 3 silver near the sleeping kobold.
He might melt those when he wakes up.
You're right. I grab them, take them over, and walk behind the bar. Is there like a cash box?
There's a little coin pouch next to some various wines and ales.
I open it up and drop the 3 coins in it, and then just tie it back, put it down.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We may be evil, but we're not dicks.
Yeah, we're evil. We're not thieves.
Not yet, we're not.
I don't think I have the sleight of hand to be a. Actually, I have a foreign sleight of hand, so I could actually be a decent thief.
So we go outside, I guess. Athos, I could take care of the card if you want me to.
Oh, yes, well, I suppose, unless you know of a way to come in contact with the king of these parts.
I'm pretty sure I can dissolve. I can remove the spell from it.
Well,
What
then
type
it's
of
all
spell
you.
is it? Do we know what type of spell it was?
Probably an enchantment because that's the way you change sides of things.
Well, okay.
I would
My
assume
character
it would
wouldn't
too.
actually ask this. What level spell do you think he used?
Pretty high level, but I'm going to cast it at level 5. So if it's higher than 5, then I'll have to roll an Arcana, I believe it is. But
Yeah.
Well, give me the spell magic first.
All right, hand. We put the marble in the street
yeah,
Okay.
specifically so it doesn't destroy anything when it, reverts back to normal or kill anyone.
I mean, it may just be reduced. If it is, then I wouldn't have to worry about. Oh, he marbled it. Yeah,
Yeah, he marbled this.
we'll cast it at 5.
No, it's definitely something pretty good.
So what do I need to roll?
Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Technically, I should probably have you roll something, but the spell effects I was using was Resilient Sphere and Reduce. So most at level 4. You're good.
All right, the cart's back to normal. I assume Alfie has joined us by now.
If y'all get him.
Can I make an Arcana check while he's dispelling this magic to see if I can't pick up on what exactly is getting unraveled? Basically, to try to understand what happened so he could try it in the future.
Well, he reduced the cart and then somehow at the same time put a resilient sphere around it to keep it from getting damaged. How he did 2 concentration spells at once, you have no fucking clue.
Well, he's
Does that
going
mean
to
that
keep
he's-
it in mind.
So that means this fool has been concentrating on our cart for the past 8 hours or so.
If it is a concentration spell that he used, even though both base spells are. I'm just saying the closest things Athos would be familiar with that would match it. Well, are y'all taking off?
I ain't got no reason to stay.
Indeed.
As y'all approach, well, wait, no, you north or south, take your pick, because you'd be going in this direction.
Why don't we go north then?
Yeah.
North and swing around.
All right. As y'all approach the north gate, a few human guards just safe travels, whatever. They just
Wow.
open the door.
Okay. Alright, be careful about roving goblin bands.
Thank you.
That brings up a question that I probably should have asked earlier. Are we taking over Mo's army? Are we destroying it completely? Or are we just killing Mo? 'Cause if it's assassination, it might not go well because something will always try to take power.
I feel like it would depend on what makes up his arm.
I mean, I don't think we should take it over. I think we should mainly just destroy most of it and have them scatter, like the cockroaches that they seem to be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're following Mo, which, if I remember, you guys have practically called inept at most things.
So, are we going to go through Tribor and then just cut through that valley right into the woods?
That's actually what I was thinking, just a straight fucking shot.
I mean, because otherwise we're going to have to go way north and then down the coast, or...
Yeah.
No, we gotta go, we'll have to go north. If we want to stay on the road, we have to go legit north.
Oh yeah, if we
All the
wanna
way up
stay
to
on-
Mirabal. That sounds familiar.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I say we just fucking cut through this way, since we're going to the woods.
If we can with the cart.
It does get pretty mountainous because you're passing right through the Sword Mountains.
Oh, yeah,
not
but this is
through
a
it, but
You mean
valley.
the valley?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a valley. It's
it's a valley. Who knows what kind of boulders might fall?
We can move boulders.
I mean, it's either we
We're not a traveling
go
band
that
of
way.
athletes.
north, or we go fucking south all the way up to this way of the coast, you know. I say we just got through. Stop it. Tribor. Either way, we're going to stop at Tribor, correct?
It's the logical
Ah.
location to go.
Yeah.
So, from Yarder, Tribor, boom.
Is there an actual road, or are we going through the mountains too?
From Yardar to Tribord, there is a road.
So about 50 miles. That means we got 30 miles left.
Tribor is noticeably like on guard and edge as you are thoroughly questioned upon entry. Who are you? Do you work for that despicable dragon?
Alright.
I just kind of
don't
ignore
walk
him and
by
try to
anyone
keep
but us,
going.
I
I
didn't.
actually. We need to ask questions, Big Blue.
Why?
First off, is the valley safe, or do we have to fucking go north or south?
Yeah,
Like, is
we're
it
aiming to go through the
passable?
woods.
Is it passable with our carts, or do we need to do something? I asked the guards. Do you believe that the valley is passable with our cart?
Yes, but that doesn't answer our question.
Get going. I don't
Okay.
care.
One, what dragon?
What?
What dragon?
The one from that town that got destroyed 17
I'm
years
asking
ago.
the guard. The green one? Wait. The
No.
green one?
What green dragon? It's blue.
Oh! I'm sorry. No,
The
I
only thing that is blue.
we
That,
green dragon
is-
recently.
You did?
Yeah.
Are they trying to keep up with the cart since Big Blue has
If
a
you
No,
just-
no. This is you people trying to get Drew Tribord. They have the gates
Oh.
closed off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can we go around Tribor?
Absolutely.
Well, then we just walk around Tribor. I mean,
All right,
it's not that big of a town.
I will say it's an extra half a mile, but that doesn't fucking matter at all.
Okay. No.
No. All right.
Like, we're not
Big
planning
Blue,
on staying.
They won't let us through. Back it up. We'll go around. Our questions have been asked and answered. Because I assume Big Blue is the one driving. Correct.
He's the only one with the CDL. Well, Faera does too. You know, but
It's also the one that it goes.
No, not at all.
I can't hear you.
Whatever the fuck that just was.
drive at some point.
Muted.
Making
I
sure
forgot I
that
muted
you-
myself.
So how long did it take to get here from Yardar?
Well, considering it was a day's travel.
Okay. During that day, Athos wasn't paying attention to anything, and he was scribing spells.
Are those guards following us? Since we kind
No.
of ignored them.
You went around and are currently traveling away, so they don't give a fuck as long as you're not getting into their town.
Man, those gods don't really know what their job description is.
Who cares?
Shrug. I marked how much further we can go.
No.
It was a full day travel here. Yeah, or
No.
full.
Dakota, you're adding an entire 20 miles to that.
No, when I marked to here, it was at 50 or 51. So I was marking from here 30 more. I don't know why it's 56 now, but when we were here, I marked from us to Tribor. Might have been there, and then 30.
Well, this is as far as you get. Now, rest time. Roll. Who's taking watch?
I take first.
I'll take second.
Go, don't care. Guess I'll go third.
Number 4.
Athos will take number 4.
Alright, Skeld, roll me a perception check.
21.
Oh, he's not being whispered. Anyway. So, it's a very calm and peaceful night once again. It's getting a lot chillier than you're used to. Like, it was comfortable back down south near Baldur's Gate. It's still a tiny bit chilly, but here you can feel that it is getting cold. It's autumn. You're up north. It's getting a bit uncomfortable for you, honestly. It's making your joints ache.
Okay.
We would
I
have
do
a
have-
fire going, so
Yeah, I do have a fire going. So.
But even with the fire, you can feel chill in the air.
Mm.
But
So,
nothing.
flying big furry creature, kill it for its fur. Got it.
Yeah, go do the Star Wars thingy where you live in its stomach.
I'd do that.
I mean, we do have the hide of a big old croc.
Yeah, we do.
It
That's
might
not
help. Who
furry.
knows? I
Let's just
mean,
go
it's
hunt a fucking
it's
owlbear.
probably pretty waterproof, so probably holds heat pretty well.
You know, why don't we just go hunt an owlbear then?
Oh yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll become the next pet.
So outside the cold, anything else?
No. Second watch.
That'd be me. Hopefully my cataracts don't act up. Ah, my cataracts!
Jeez.
No,
Well,
I'm playing with my tomahawk as well, so that's why it's 7.
nope. You don't see or hear much of anything.
Man, I love this thing. It just keeps coming back.
Yeah. Nothing much happens on your watch either. Co.
I wake Big Blue. Alright, your turn.
Alright.
Ooh.
Awesome. Up.
Where is it? Oh well, alright. Oh no, it's a 10.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking double click.
Well, Co.
Oh shit, something's happening.
Alright, Co. Well, you're all watching on the road, because there is a trail through the valley. It is the most direct way to Neverwinter from this point. It is a more narrow road, not really a good traveling one, but still. You hear marching, clanking, like a bunch of things just marching along the path towards you all, but I assume y'all parked a bit away from the road.
Yeah, so here, and come back to my. What do you guys think? Camp about here?
Yeah. But, Co, you have no clue what any of these weird metal, honestly, alien-looking things are. But they are just marching down the road in perfect sync. Not a footstep or tentacle step out of place in a perfect drumbeat. Perfectly ordered.
I just stand up and I face the road, not making myself
Why?
obvious.
Why do I hear thumping techno?
Me underneath the cart, like I always sleep.
I'll
Are you
just
sleeping in your armor under the cart?
Yeah.
I'll ready myself, but I won't
They
take any action.
I cast fireball.
You cast fireball!
No,
Fucking
he's having a dream.
Damn.
He's having the wizard's best dream, you know.
Don't worry, I can take the fireball.
As they get closer and closer, never going out of sync. And as they get closer, they still look just as alien to you, but you can tell that they're kind of robotic isn't a thing, but you've seen like weird metal people before. Like your father's mentioned Warforged once or twice. And you think that this is an apt term for them, but whatever. I'm not gonna bother you rolling for knowledge because there's no way in hell Co would know what a Modron is.
No.
Do you kick anyone smart or awake is the better question.
Nah, they don't fuck with us. Go don't fucking care.
And they do pass around, just kind of tromping along as they pass right through.
I mean, that means that they aren't looking for any people that are camping because we have a fire going.
Yeah, they just completely ignore it. Just chittering and not chittering, but just talking in some alien tongue.
A shame. I had a cone of cold ready to go.
I had a wall of fire that was going to come after the cold.
I had my tomahawk.
I have a new whacking stick.
me and Faera have new whacking sticks.
I did not want to click that, but whatever.
Oh wow!
But yeah.
Disintegrated.
Big blue. Loot, though. Do you care
Wait
about
a
loot?
second.
What?
Yeah, they're too much of
Are these
a.
Daleks?
Oh my god, they are!
Hey,
They're
what are they?
Exterminate!
Oh, the Dalek.
Exterminate! But no, after that, your night is peaceful. That was really fucking weird, though, and you really don't want to see any more of them.
Yeah, not really.
Doesn't he, though?
They're a little too alien for me to really want to deal with.
I mean, you killed the last alien.
True.
I don't remember.
Scourge.
Oh god!
I think that was the joke.
But that
Oh,
was no. I'm just stupid.
All
I
right.
don't know why. Every time we come back to this map, it immediately just shoves me right on the middle of a giant dinosaur.
Yeah, it puts me right fucking on it.
Right on it.
Anyway, who was on Fourth Watch? Athos?
Yes.
Now, here's the question. Do you tell Athos what happened, Ko?
If you let me fucking speak!
Yeah! No, I speak for you, don't you know?
No, you absolutely do not. The DM doesn't, you don't. Athos.
Yes. Wonderful.
And, here are these, I think, Warforged or something. These little metal things that walked by. They were weird.
And you didn't kill any for fun?
Maybe I should go look for them. Wasn't too long ago.
I mean,
Don't
you
shoot
do as
anything.
you wish, but Toth and I will stay here. And he snaps his finger and leans up against Toth, tossing, some meat into her opening fucking massive maw.
Well, if you need me, don't need me. I'll just go to bed.
That was
This tasted really well.
a terrible sentence. But I can't really expect much more from him.
So we're going right back here.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright, Athos, put your shit
More
down.
armies. More armies are coming by, guys. I didn't know the North was so fucking active.
Apparently.
This warlord's
I'm
just
loving
chomping
this.
around everywhere.
Not quite. As Athos will roll me perception.
Okay, Toth is with me.
Advantage.
And too small.
Oh, Toth is gonna roll her own because she's actually better.
Mood. I know that feeling.
Toph does tell you that there are some people coming. As Athos, when you pay more attention, you see
Oh.
a mind flayer and an elven dude riding a horse on the road.
A mind flayer.
Just a mind flayer.
Does Athos know what a mind flayer is?
There aren't really people that don't speak of the horrible, brain-sucking evil that are mind flayers.
They turn your brain into a
Excellent.
smoothie. I think you, of all people, of all of us, would understand what they are.
Hey, there's one thing we can for sure. The mind flayer is not going to attack our leader.
Excellent. Yeah, exactly.
Athos should list at risk.
Yeah, he is most at risk.
Yeah, I see that this is Skeld right next to me. I'll like kick him awake and say, time to hit some stuff. Let's go. And
Okay.
I will be ready to do some killing.
Continue
I've-
traveling along the road.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Mind Flayers know we're here.
Probably.
I mean, they
Yeah.
have a 60-foot range.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I'm 100% sure that they know that we're. Yeah. They know we're here.
Yeah,
I'm
as soon
pretty
as
Yep.
as soon as Skeld is,
Yeah.
cognizant of his surroundings, I am going to cast a fireball.
Oh boy.
Oh, you are.
I cast fireball.
How
Do
loud is
not-
Fireball?
What?
It's described
a
as
fucking
low.
explosion.
It's
It's
It's an
It's a
explosion.
ball.
Explosion.
It's a large ball of fire falling from the sky in a big fiery explosion.
falling from the sky. The fuck you talking about?
It's just an explosion.
Yeah, no, never mind.
So-
I'm.
What I'm saying is, us three over here, we're being up to that.
Why did you have to do this to me?
Where were we? We're
I
killing
mean-
something.
Hold on, don't hit me, don't rage.
Please
wait.
tell me you know something.
I'll wait for him to roll before my character actually reacts.
That is the worst fireball
That
in the
is
history of
really
fireballs.
fucking bad.
Spaghettied. That was spaghettied all.
Dear God.
Give me
That
a
is the
minute.
worst fireball in the
Rest-
history of
rest in peace,
fireballs.
Fireball.
Setting up. I'm setting up. East. I need draft horse.
Why? It's okay. You know what? Actually,
It might not have
may
died.
not-
It might
dead.
be able to survive
not
because
die,
that was the worst fireball ever.
Meets it.
oh my
Beats it.
god!
The worst
And
fireball ever.
Good
Couldn't even
ending.
kill a fucking horse.
Didn't even.
You woke up us three at least.
Oh God.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that Elsa Bard.
At least the Mind Flayer
The
failed.
Mind Flayer failed.
Takes 21 damage.
Alright.
As
Ah.
it shrieks.
Oh, what the fuck's going on?
And the
Oh, I need to
bug-
shut that
What
up.
the fuck?
Fuck you, Broncos. What the fuck? Yes.
I mean, that is an accurate and completely reasonable response.
So does this mean
Yeah.
because I was woke up beforehand and I saw him do this? Does this mean I get a free spell also?
If you're not gonna use the opportunity to put on armor, sure.
I mean,
No, I
Wait,
sleep
you
in armor.
were. You sleep in armor. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was sleeping in his
oh
armor.
my.
Go
I
ahead.
do not doff my armor unless I'm at an inn. So, which means I have to cast rest, gift of rest every day because I don't sleep very well. No. So I can't. Yes. Give me one more.
Peace was never an option when mind flayers are involved.
So I see the mind flayer, right? Because I do have my goggles. So I see
Yes.
a mind flayer. Oh, excellent.
And Skeld, you know particularly well that mind flayers are fucking evil even by
Yep.
Underdark standards.
Oh, God.
right?
Oh, nice.
Oh my!
On the. Or do I need to move?
You do need to move.
How about there?
Still too far from the mind flayer.
One more. There you go.
There.
Now you're good.
It's gonna eat my blight.
as fucking Athos explosion, you're just fucking crawling like a spider towards him. Blight.
No, that's wisdom. I don't want that.
Oh,
Wow. It takes 21.
Yeah. Hang on. What was the fireball again?
21.
Half of that.
21. He took 221 increments.
When on average, Blight should only deal 8 more damage than a fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On that note, everyone's woken up by the psychic screech and the fucking explosion.
We were woken up by the explosion. Time to kill.
I'm not gonna bother rolling for the horse.
Oh, ayo.
Here we go, guys.
Hey, dichotomy
First
right there.
roll of the night. First roll of the night.
Got a nat 20.
I got 1.
Hey, burn it on the initiative. That's better than burning it in combat.
Right.
Very true.
Athos, you're not on here.
Why am I not on there? I rolled a 12.
Did you click on your token?
I did.
You clicked on Toph's token.
I clicked on Toffs to roll her own token. Her
Ew,
own
wait a
initiative.
second. You rolled a 7 before that.
He has advantage.
I have advantage. Barbarians get advantage in a lot of classes, my man. Alright.
Chulainn, you go first no matter what.
Yep. How you doing, buddy?
Hey. That's a fucking mind flare. We gotta kill it.
Yep, I agree. Rage. And time to test out my new handy dandy tomahawk. I throw this at the mind flare.
23 will hit. 13 damage.
I don't
Second
think rage is
attack
actually applied to non-melee attacks.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think.
10
I do not
damage.
remember. Yeah.
10 damage as it smacks the mind flayer.
Suck it, man.
Oh no, it just says you gain a bonus to damage rolls.
Yeah.
13
just-
then. -3.
Gain him. I thought it was just any damage roll, but
No,
any
I'm
damage
thinking of
melee,
I'm thinking
Strength.
of reckless
with
attack.
melee.
Wait, any damage roll. So you could cast. Well, you can't cast.
No,
I
no,
can't
just
cast.
strength stuff.
Damn.
Yeah,
Like you can't
using-
apply rage
Oh no,
to
when you
a
make
finesse
a
weapon.
melee weapon attack. This would be
Technically.
ranged.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, just 10 damage. If I ever
Alright.
hit someone upside the head with it, though.
And the second swing is, I think I did say that, is only if you miss the first hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have it here. I will double check. I believe you make a second attack with do potentially hitting another time if you don't hit, yeah. So
All
since
right.
I hit it, I do not gain the backswing, but it does return to me.
Yep. Cut.
Really coolly. Ha!
Nice.
Go just kind of stands up, stretches. Let me go back to. And as he winds up,
Here comes the-
he just screams, "Slay!"
So, Ko is turning into Godzilla. Gonna nuke the shit out of this motherfucker.
I just see a vague shape over there because I
That-
can't see in the night either.
Good news, you killed a mind flayer.
Lovely. And I go back to bed.
Dice.
Dead. Dead. The horse is dead.
The horse might not be dead.
Half of that.
It's dead.
Half of that is still over. Fuck it. It's 17.
Hey guys, we have a new horse for the wagon. No,
you
we don't.
No.
No, we
dead.
don't. I just
Oh.
nuked it.
We have
Oh, and I
new
got a
horse
lot of
speaker.
ones,
Oh.
but I did roll pretty high. With like the 5, 5, 6, 4.
Hey,
Oh,
Top
yeah,
has
you
more
do
food.
know, Daddy. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Before I go back to bed, I will run their pockets.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Yeah.
Fucking
Pretty
run
decent
them
with this.
pockets, boys.
Ko's the only one that goes
Ko
immediately
goes
back to
back
sleep.
to sleep. Yep.
I will say, for convenience sake, that this happened at the end of your watch, so this would have been early in the morning, so that y'all get your long rest.
I was gonna say, Ko is gonna do absolutely nothing because he participated in combat. He doesn't get the full rest. But, alright.
Alright,
I mean,
so,
hey, you burned your fucking daily if you don't get you that back. That sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well.
So,
anyway, Athos, you find on their 2 corpses a lot of notes about something called the Great Modron March, and a bunch of, like, research documents on, like, Muldron anatomy and planar travel through a place called Mechanus. Which, Athos, give me an intelligence check. You know it's one of the outer planes, kind of like hell, but it is pure law. Like, it is no good, no evil, just law, order, stability. And you also know that Muldrones are, in hindsight, probably the things that Ko were looking for, now that you see all these notes on them. As you can tell after finding the Bard's journal, these guys were studying the Muldrones before you brutally killed them.
Excellent.
Beck's coin pouch.
Mind flare.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. That could have been Jesus Christ of Nazarene riding with that mind flare. That mind flare was dying, okay?
Listen, the bard just happened to be his meat shield.
Yeah, he just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Collateral damage.
That's all the lore stuff. In terms of, like, actual gear and shit, they had about 30 gold on them. The Bard has a scroll of Revivify, and the Mind Flayer has a Cloak of Protection +1.
Well, first off, yoink. Adding it to the cart.
What, the cloak?
The fucking
or...
scroll and the cloak.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I hand you,
To the
because
cart.
I'm currently manhandling the Mind Flare, because I hate Mind Flares.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yes,
Here,
just
let me
leave
help
that
you with
one's
that.
head intact. I have uses for it.
Oh, yes. You want me to remove the head?
Oh, I'll handle that. I'll pull out my sunblade and cauterize the head as I cut it off.
Once I cleared this dude of gear, I've just literally been holding his 2 legs apart and me just jackhammering this crotch. I hate Mind Flare. You can have the head.
I have a
Go for it.
question, Athos. While you're decapitating him, this scroll of Revivify, do you need the components for it, or can we just cast it?
You do not need components for scrolls.
In character, that me, dude.
In the creation of these scrolls, that requires a casting.
Oh shit, that's a huge spider. I'll be right back. I have to kill a spider.
Go squish it, kill it with fire, burn the house down.
Wait, did
Careful.
somebody say giant spider?
I cast fireball.
The giant
This-
enemy spider.
Blight. Like, this damn thing is getting just wrecked.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. I wasn't going to pull no punches on that fucking Mind Flare. That Mind Flare, it's lucky I didn't have a level 5 Blight. I would have hit it with a level 5 Blight.
Like, no. Normally, this would have been an actual encounter, but no. My plans immediately changed once you got the Muldrone encounter first, and I was like, Yeah, no, these guys are just gonna study these, and if y'all didn't mess with them, they were just gonna go merrily on their way.
No.
All right.
And yes,
I-
the Mind Flayer knew you were all there, but it couldn't really do much to stop you. It didn't have any magics.
It doesn't. What? It's a
Oh,
fucking
that-
mind flare.
Nate,
It has its
Nate,
natural ability.
Nate, let me tell you this. This is 5e. They don't have spell-like abilities. You want to know what the Mind Flayer can do? It can cast Dominate Monster once a day. It can detect thoughts at will, and it can plane shift once a day. That's it.
Wait,
Why
it
didn't
didn't
it play
have
that
its
shit the
psionics?
fuck out of here?
It does have Mind Blast, but it wasn't gonna fucking attack you when you were not doing shit.
Also, if it can cast
Oh.
plane shift, does it have a tuning fork?
No, it actually does state that it doesn't actually use the material components for spell-like abilities, just like in
Yeah.
Druid, and I like it.
Motherfucker.
It could
So
just
the
plane
spider's
shift at
dead.
will.
So the spider is dead. I threw an old thing of tea at it.
Ah,
Those big like gallon things of Arizona tea.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I chucked that at it. It's dead. Big
Nice.
fucking spider.
but
Mm.
yeah. Y'all gotta start breakfast up with these rotting corpses? Well, not.
No,
I mean,
I'm going to help
after,
Faera
you know,
dissect the horse and feed the bits and pieces to Toph.
I mean, he would just eat it whole.
Yeah. All right.
To be honest with
Athos,
you.
you grab a hoof. I'll grab the other one. We drag it over to Toph. You know, really chuck it at her.
You know, strength is not my strong suit.
Oh, hang on. Do we care if she eats these corpses?
Not at all. I'm sure she would enjoy it.
No.
Did everyone? I'm DJ. Did you write down what we got from the?
Yeah.
It was like 30 gold, a scroll, and notes.
What do I need to roll for cooking? Survival?
Survival would be the best. It's the new nature thing.
All right. Well, I say we just.
You make a day.
I say we let Toph just eat the 3 corpses. And
Yes, indeed. Enjoy.
pat.
You just see her lower jaw like unhinge.
Fucking snake jaw. Just... you guys have seen a fucking snake eat a gazelle?
No,
It's terrifying.
that's why I never looked it up.
I've seen a Komodo dragon eat a lot of things. That's some
Oh,
fucked
dude.
up shit too.
Hang on, have you seen what happens when there's another Komodo dragon near him and it's eating? They'll ram their whole face into a tree just to choke down what they're eating.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, y'all can have breakfast and
Dinosaur attack.
Right,
Sure.
dinosaur. Hey, look, we've seen that, so you guys can turn into them, right?
I'm going to be honest. Y'all can do your travel for now, but I don't have this next part planned. I think we're gonna have to call it here because I thought we would take much longer in Yarder.
Could I burn the woods down? That'd make it easier for you.
No, it really wouldn't. It would make it hard.
Yeah. Hey, and who moved us? Is the start
I
of
did.
my line. So, do we want to stop at the woods then, or go?
Probably at the woods, I'd say.
Probably at the woods because
So,
I'm
yeah,
probably
that's
gonna
the
have
first
shit.
40. All right, we have the other half next session.
I'm sorry. I really thought we would have taken longer at this.
I mean, it's understandable. I mean, I'm sure Yarder had a lot for us, but we didn't care. We are not a group that we would have, walked around much.
No.
Y'all want to know what subplot you missed, since you're probably never going back there?
What, to
To Yarder?
Yarder?
We're going
Oh, yeah,
back.
yeah, for sure.
Listen,
We're
we'll
coming
go
back
back.
this
I think
No.
it is the Modrons.
No, that's not what I mean.
Oh.
Well, if y'all do plan on going back, I'm gonna keep it a secret.
Yes, keep everything a secret, man. Unless we burn Yarder down and nuke it. Like in any form, if we destroy it, then
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Keep
have
it
to
a
roll
secret.
higher than 21.
you know, we'll just give Athos his 9th level spell so he can use Meteor Swarm on the place.
I'll cast Wish to do more than that. I wish for a nuke.
I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in
I
a
got
world
nuke.
apart.
I was going to say, with Wish, you could just go, I wish for the gate to one of the hills to open up in the center of this town. And then it's just, see what happens.
All right.
Well,
Where's your father at? Which gate of hell is that?
The
Yeah, I
fifth?
see one.
Fifth.
And the fifth. Just open a gate to the fifth hell, and shit
Yeah.
just pours out. Yeah.
Right in the middle of Yarder.
if we're gonna do that, we might as well choose
Fuck
Neverwinter.
off.
Fuck off.
Bye.